Mr. Farrakhan says, I stand before you today saying, what does Allah, the great Mahdi, and the great Messiah have to say about the war in the Middle East? He said, I couldn't say that if I didn't have contact with them to tell me what is going on. I know that I'm going to shake the world today with what I tell you that they told me. Go back and listen and review and parse every word Minister Farrakhan spoke, and then watch the news. And watch what's going on, sister and brother. Minister Farrakhan is indeed the voice of God in our midst. He is that trumpet. If you look in the Final Call newspaper, you see this trumpet. Is that right? And in this trumpet, this is Minister Farrakhan. He said he's God's trumpet, right? But when that last trumpet stops blowing, the second trumpet begins. That second trumpet is the wheel, and that wheel represents death. And you're going to see increase in hurricanes, tornadoes like you've never seen before, drought, pestilence, floods. You're going to see all of that take place. You're going to see war, not just rumors of war. You're going to see bloodshed across this planet. How can we survive if we don't straighten up, if we don't clean up, if we don't take advantage of God's love, mercy in this grace period? How can we survive if we don't make a change? No change from outside. This change has to come from within. You have to heed the voice of Minister Farrakhan, who is issuing the final call. He's the voice of God in our midst, brothers and sisters, not because I say it, but because he is. And nobody has loved you as much as Minister Farrakhan has loved you, brothers and sisters, that he would sacrifice his life. What is the means by which that you and I would be saved? Greater love hath no man than he would lay down his life for a friend. That's not just jumping in front of a machine gun. That's not just a willingness to die. Minister Farrakhan is willing to die for us, brothers and sisters, if that's what's going to bring us the salvation and liberation that we need. But brothers and sisters, that man has sacrificed from the time he came in the Nation of Islam. How many of us can say we ate bean soup for 9 years of our life? How many of us can say that our house was firebombed because I'm a little minister in Boston? How many of us, brothers and sisters, are resurrectors to take the Boston Mosque that was somewhat in disarray and to make it the most loving mosque the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that he had found at that time? Who is it that resurrected New York after the assassination of Malcolm? Who did he send? He sent Minister Farrakhan, and Minister Farrakhan raised up New York and made New York the heart of the Nation of Islam. Number 7 was the heart. Chicago, number 2, is the mind and the spirit, the mind and the will of God. So 2 and the 7, the heart is working with the mind and the brain. Y'all got what I'm saying? The nation fell. And in Los Angeles in 1977, the 2 and the 7 came together. The Son of Islam rose in the West as Minister Farrakhan started. From that day forward, we thank Allah for Brother Jabril Muhammad for coming and bringing him what it is that took away the scales from his eyes. And from that day forward, he began rebuilding the nation. He and Brother Jabril and Brother Wahed and then Mother Khadija and then the Farrakhan family and then Brother Ishmael and others came. And don't you tell me, brothers and sisters, look at where we are. I'm starting right back where I'm finishing, right back where I started. We're right back here in Stony Island. We had lost everything, but we regained everything. And instead of us looking at horizontal growth, businesses and all that, yeah, we need all of that. But first thing we need is to be what the Holy Quran says, set thy face for religion being upright. The nature in which Allah has created man. And there's no altering Allah's creation, but most people know not. Brothers and sisters, we have to be upright.